All right. Well, after not advertising in any way, I'm wondering how many people are possibly going to be popping in for this, but that's okay. This is, I guess, it's just to keep in a routine. I've done streams 4 weeks in a row, and I was going to not tonight, but then, you know, I'm still awake, and let's do this. Let's play some video games. I went on earlier tonight because I was invited to be a guest on a Red Dwarf podcast, and we recorded 2 episodes. Those will be coming out sometime next month. If you're not subscribed to our television feed, you should. You should, if you're at all interested in that. That is found at Two Boobs Watch the Tube is the name of our television podcast. And just be careful. Safe search on while you're searching for that. So, yep. All right. You're gonna be driving soon, so you're just listening and lurking this morning. Listening and lurking is fine. That is the way to be. Nothing at all wrong with listening and lurking. All right. All right. Hey, Mark, welcome. Glad you finally got the box of games. It didn't take that long to get, but yeah. In 2 weeks ago, we streamed a game called the Frog Prince, which was like a Mario ROM hack, and I sent that to Mark. So he's gonna have all the joy of playing that one. Bring on the games, singing, and stories. Yay, surprise streams. Well, thank you. Tristan, welcome. Pook Ninja, welcome. Frog Prince is on my list today. Frog Prince should be on everybody's list every day. Who else is here? So we got Reluctant Hero, Mark, Tristan, Pook. Wow. Great. Thanks, guys. I was a little worried no one was going to be here, and that's okay. I was just gonna talk to myself, and that's fine because that's what I do most of the time anyway. Just talk to myself. Arugus is here. Hello, welcome. So again, wasn't planning to do a stream tonight, so don't have anything particularly planned. Why is it a Super Famicom stream? It is a Super Famicom stream because that's what's currently hooked up to the TV. And what games will I be streaming? Just the ones that I want to test for restocks for my store. So nothing fancy. Hey, the green is here. Welcome. Not a super long stream, I don't think, because it's already almost 2 a.m. here, which is crazy. That I'm doing this, but oh my goodness, there's people actually showing up here. Well, thank you very. You know what, that touches my heart. I didn't have to beg anybody to be here. I put a quick announcement in the Discord, and there we go. James, welcome. So anyway, we're gonna do some Super Famicom. I had a request to do a look-see at all my laser discs, but I think not today. I would want to, because I would want to curate that a bit more, because I have over 1,000. So like it would be a very long and pretty boring stream. Satoshi, I think he needs to be notified ahead of time for him to be here, just because just time zones and things. I think he has other things, so I feel bad that I couldn't let him know earlier, but maybe he'll pop in, maybe he'll see the message. Chad's here. Chad, welcome. Yeah, I've got about 1,000 laser discs. Basically this whole the room, going around the entire perimeter of the bottom, is just laserdisc stacked end to end. Plus, there's more just in other places around, and yeah, it's what can I show here? I'll pull a couple off the shelf just for all the laserdisc fans out there. These are some ones I picked up recently. I got Walkabout, which is a really interesting, really well filmed movie. I got what did I get recently? I'm building up my Akira Kurosawa collection, so this is one I actually haven't seen before, so I can't give you much of a opinion on it yet. Um, let's see. Oh, what can I pull out here? House, the best horror movie that you probably haven't seen. Great, great. Satoshi, welcome. We were just talking. How much of my LD collection is my mother-in-law's house? About 200 discs. About 200 discs, and I bet she'd really like for them not to be there too. This is the all the Disney shorts that won Academy Awards were compiled on a laser disc, so that's kind of interesting. Oh, what else I got? Let's pull a couple. This is my prisoner box sets. I'm not going to take that down right now. Those are just some of the new arrivals. So, but yeah, I don't buy laserdiscs much anymore because, first of all, they're much more expensive than they were when I started collecting lasers, and because I used to be able to get movies for $1 or $2, and now even the cheapest laserdiscs are about around $5, and I've already got most of the common ones that I want. I used to buy things that I hadn't seen or even cared about just because they were so cheap. I would buy grab bags. Actually, they would have these lucky bag sales, and it was like 20 laser discs for $15, and you don't get to choose what it is at all. You just get this random stuff, and there was a couple good things in there, but some of it you know, I really need to get rid of like half. I would say half, because I also have a lot of doubles, like a lot of doubles or triples sometimes. I have 3 copies of Air Force One. I don't even know how I acquired 3 copies of Air Force One, but I've got 3 copies of Air Force One. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Talking about me. We are talking about you, so Satoshi, because everyone's like, where's Satoshi? Let's see. Man, this is my favorite samurai film of his. Great. Randomly buy NES games because they were so cheap. Yes. Last week I saw Top Gun LD at Book Off for just 150 yen. That's a good price. A lot of people would give you money for that because people just like the art. They like frame the laser discs and put them on their wall. I own 11 copies of Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. 11. Hold on. I think I have only 1 copy of Super Mario Duck Hunt. But the original Mario, I'm sorry, I'm just going to pull up a picture just a second on my phone. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe I didn't save it. I have like 30 copies of the first Super Mario Brothers movie. Anyway, yeah, Air Force 3, great. No, the Super Mario Duck Hunt collection. I have 1 copy of Super Mario Duck Hunt, and it's way up there somewhere. But you own a store. That's true. That is true. How's Hero doing since his mom passed away? I've seen him like once since then, and I actually went to Famicom Dojo today. I was out shopping with my daughter, and we were going to go, but it was closed today, and today's a Saturday, or was. It's Sunday now. It's after midnight now, but it was. That's probably the day that it would be most likely open, because Saturday is the big shopping day. So I don't know. I'm feeling like they might close it, because like it's rarely open these days. So yeah, I don't know. I want to I want to stop by. I want to support their family, but the hours are really infrequent, and so I don't know. I think Famicom Dojo is probably the store is probably going to closed down. I hope I'm wrong, but why don't I take over the store? Because I can barely manage the things I'm doing now. I mean, I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure if I made an appointment to come, that would be something. But there's no like indication that it's an appointment only thing. I don't know. It's yeah, it's going to be very sad because it is one of the. I mean, it is one of the oldest game stores in Japan. It just is. They it actually predated it, the Famicom. They sold. There was a toy store before that, and then it was one of the very first stores that became a game store. And it's probably one of the only from that era that still is around. So yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Well, I mean, me too. I went a few weeks ago and I bought some games that Mark was looking for. Just you know, not to make any profit for myself. I was, I could probably, but I just wanted to support their shop, and that's what I was planning to do today. I was gonna buy a PC Engine there. Because someone was looking for one, and I know they had one there, and it's not the greatest price. I could buy a cheaper one somewhere else, but I'll know it works. I know they tested, and I don't really care about making. It's to do as a favor anyway, so I don't really care if I make a profit off of it. So I'll pay a little bit more to help them out. But yeah, I went there today, and there's not even a sign saying like we're closed today. It was the lights were off. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably send Hero a message tomorrow, see if everything's okay. But they've got their own jobs too. It was kind of like a side thing for them, and because their mother ran it, and a Hero and his brother, like they've got their own jobs. So the mother was always there, so maybe they were handling part of the business side, but she was there to be there to keep it open. So yeah, sorry, we'll move on to something happier. But yeah, but Hero himself, I think he's doing well. Now that the restrictions are going down for coronavirus stuff, I believe he's got his band back together, and I think they're going to do some gigs coming up. They were really starting to do a lot of fun stuff, and then the pandemic hit, and just everything live stopped for like a long time. So but yeah, it looks like things are picking up again. So hopefully I can see him through those things. So yeah. All right, just a moment. Let me just make sure that I think I posted everything to Discord. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what I look like. It's weird watching yourself. Okay, let me get caught up. Okay, there we go. All right. So anyway, yeah. How do I see comments? Oh, open in app. Open the app. Open. All right. There we go. There's me. Okay. Tales of Symphonia Remastered came out on Switch, but apparently it's got a long list of problems, which is really a bummer. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll stick with my GameCube one until apparently, yeah, it's not a remaster so much as it's just basically a port, like, and like the shoddiest kind. So it's really quite sad. But yeah, Metroid Prime. I was just gonna say Metroid Prime Remastered looks really good, and maybe Metroid Prime is a series that I own. I have copies of all three games, but I've never beat any of them, and I haven't really even played them that much. But I feel like this might be a chance to get into them again. I've got the trilogy for Wii, and I've got I think I've got all three of them. Both. No, I don't have Echoes. I don't have Echoes as a standalone, but I have the first Metroid Prime as a standalone, and I have Metroid Prime 3 as a standalone. But yeah, really, the physical copies are hard to find. Yeah, I heard that they sold out. But Metroid's much less popular. The Prime series is much less popular in Japan. So if you can't get one there, I bet I could. I bet I could get you. I bet I could find you one here, and they have both languages on them. So, all right. So, how was everyone's week? I want to hear about your week. I just ramble about myself all the time. But how was your week? Did anyone do anything or get anything cool or do anything cool or invent something? I don't know. Oh, and guys, due to all the YouTube shenanigans and algorithms, if you do enjoy this podcast, what really helps is if you can. It doesn't even have to be today, but at some point, if you like leave a comment um in about the podcast, in the feed, it really brings up the engagement. I'm not sure why, but like a couple of the podcast people at the end of it, they just wrote some comments, and I'm not sure what happens if it gets recommended to their mutuals, or I don't know how any of this stuff works. I all I know is it's a series of tubes, but yeah, if you do like what you see, that would be a way to help me out, I guess. Probably. Sorry, I hate to beg like this, but like, but so I'm gonna stop right now. All right, good. All right. Oh, you got the Evercade EXP. Oh, that's nice. That's the enhanced one that's got like the Tate mode, right? And the built-in Capcom games. Yeah, Mark, I know you got a box for me because I sent it. But yeah, some really good stuff in there. Two boxed Ys games and just a bunch of other, and the Frog Prince, of course. Got a twin Famicom a few weeks back. Also, my Japanese Dreamcast console quit reading discs. Other than that, in the chat like a couple weeks ago, someone was asking about they wanted to see if they could buy a broken Dreamcast, like because they just wanted a nice white shell. And I said I don't have one or haven't, but my Dreamcast broke. And so if someone still needs a broken Dreamcast, they talk to me later. It's still pretty nice white color. I've already replaced it with a garbage colored one, but like I don't really care. I just wanted to read discs. So I don't remember who was asking me about it though. I feel bad. All right. Genesis. Oh, you got the Sega Genesis pack for the Laser Active. Nice. Nice. So you can play the Mega LD games. What's a good one? The Mega. If you've got a Mega LD, I might have a Mega LD actually in my collection because I used to have a Laser Active, but I sold that off many years ago. But I think I still have a little bit of software. Let me look for you, Tristan. I might be able to help you come up with a game. Was it Blue Chicago Blues? I had Blue Chicago Blues, but I think it was called like I Will. But was that for Mega LD or was that for the Turbo LD? Oh, I don't remember. I'll have to look. Yeah. The really expensive ones for the system are like the Virtual Cameraman series and Time Gal. Time Gal's really expensive. Work 10 hours a day this week. We'll go and check the performance of the band of J. Oh, this 11. Wow. Okay, band performance. That's cool. All right. Wow, lots of people got some fun stuff. I have recap kits for the Genesis and PC Engine on hand. Good. I have no idea how to recap things. That's something I should learn. I got a soldering iron. It's still in the package, but I've got to learn how to do that because from what I've heard, like a lot of hardware is a bit of a ticking time bomb. Or at least I need to find someone who knows how to do it so I can pay them to do it for me. Okay, so Super Famicom games. And I mean, we can do Game Boy as well, because I got the Super Game Boy here, so we can play some. I keep saying I'm going to play Donkey Kong 94, and maybe today's the day. Yeah. I also kind of want to play Wario Land, like the first one. This guy. Oh, maybe a little Star Fox? Star Fox would be fun to play. I don't know. We'll see where the night takes me. Recapping isn't that big of a deal. I don't even know what recapping is. I know cap is for capacitor, right? This is where my knowledge is. Like, there's absolutely nothing. All right. Okay, what do we got? We got some wrestling games. We got here we go. How about I don't remember if this was a good port or not. Fatal Fury Special for the Super Famicom. Why don't we give that a shot? So one of my favorites on the Neo Geo. Eric, welcome. Yeah, I know you could do it for me. And if you lived locally, I would definitely have you. It's just the shipping is so insane to the States these days. And shipping to Japan is even worse. Can always make it explode. Yeah. So I don't even know where I'd get replacement capacitors. I'm sure it's not that difficult, but I am very dumb. Oh, sorry. This is the cartridge cleaning song. I almost got it quite wrong because I forgot to sing or do my usual things, and that will make everyone sad. All right. All right. That should do it. Nope. This is the cartridge cleaning song. I expected that it wouldn't take this long, but that was optimistic. Doing this is sadistic. Or maybe masochistic. But this is the cartridge cleaning song. Do I have the Tenchi RPG? I do. Tenchi RPG is great. One of my favorite games on the Super Famicom. Let me see if I can reach it easily. That's the problem. When you have so many games, you have to put them behind other games. Let's see if I can get it. If I can get it easily, I'll play it. Nope. I'd have to take a bunch of games out. But I'll tell you what, I'll add it to my list because, that's a game to show on stream. It's such a good like tactics strategy RPG. I mean, maybe not good because it maybe is a bit simplistic compared to like something like Fire Emblem or whatever. But I think that's why I really liked it, because it was something I could figure out easily without speaking Japanese. I really enjoyed it. There we go. Okay. Now, I've heard that it probably would help my stream if you guys could see what I'm playing. So let's do that. All right. Hello, Mr. CRT.